Oh, good morning, everybody. Onion Lake Cree Nation. We take us That's a good morning. This morning, we're going to bring a little bit of a coffee talk to you guys, a little bit of an update. I'm here sitting here with my good friend Frazier, another good friend Randall right over here. Good morning. Good morning. Hook. I think this morning, it's a good one, man. This is Now Week, in Onion Lake Cree Nation, and it's awesome, man. I like this week. We went through a couple of stuff already. We did a pipe ceremony on Sunday, and then yesterday there was a memorial walk. Oh, there was a charity hockey game. That was awesome stuff, man.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Good stuff.
I had fun doing that announcements there, the commentating.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Good.
I have I was talking to one of the 4 to 5 plus guys there.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the game and everything, but it seemed like they were talking more about the commentary. Yeah. They were loving it. They're like, man, that was cool. So it was good. Good feedback on
Yeah,
that.
we had fun with that. Me and Tyler there. We just went with it.
One comment that was brought up was one of the guys said, "Hey, there's his fourth of the night must be for the Four Directions." Or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, right? So it is good, yeah.
There was another one there. Someone got a hat trick. Okay, Mitch, throw your hat. It's ugly anyway. They brought that up yesterday.
Good stuff, man. It's good energy working with these young fellers right here. You know what I mean? And I love it, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So just a little quick recap on yesterday. Like Brian said, we had Memorial Awareness Walk and Mock Collision. And then they had lunch at the Communiplex Hall. And then an introduction to Naw Week. Supper at the Round Hall at 5. And then celebrating sobriety presentation at the new Round Hall with the fireworks. What's you guys' take on all that?
Man, the lunch is good. The lunch is free. The lunch is for the community. Like the suppers and lunches, man. Like, come on out. And the Memorial Awareness Walk, it was good. There was a lot of people participating in that, and that was awesome to see. Like it was. The hall looked empty when we were sitting there, set up, waiting and stuff like that. Going over the calendar and everything. And then the walk came in, and the energy just went from right here to up here. Good talks all around and everything like that. And then we went into the
mock collision there.
Yeah, the mock collision.
0 to 100.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The celebrating sobriety presentations was good. The supper was good there, and then went right into the celebrating the sobriety presentations. There was T-shirts to give away. There was blankets.
Nice.
There was medallions. There was coffee mugs, and there was so many people in there that got recognized for their achievements. Long-term or short-term achievements. Man, if you're sober for one day, man, that's a good job right there. You know what?
I'm happy to say that they did that.
Yeah.
Just to show them that they matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're doing a good thing in your life, right?
That's right. That's a lot.
I'm happy that they did that.
Yeah.
Proud of Onion Lake for that.
Yeah. I went to pick up my baby last night around 7:30 or 8 maybe, or between 7 and 8 at my mom's after school. And then we were up the hill over there and the fireworks were going. And we were watching while I threw my baby in the truck and I showed her, look at the fireworks. And she's like, where? And she finally seen them. And so a little kind of lesson for me, or a little whatever, but she watched maybe 2 seconds and then she went back to her iPad. Like not even interested, And we had a real cool view. We were up the hill. You could see them way over there. So yeah, man, I gotta do something about that before she gets too hooked, eh?
Yeah. That distraction, those iPads, those devices, big distractions for the little ones nowadays. Yeah, big time.
it's good, right? Like it has its pros and cons, but I think too much is not good, right?
Yes,
Yep.
it's true, man. A lot of these young kids are so used to that technology, right? Yeah, like they don't go outside anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't enjoy the outdoors anymore. Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Yeah, like getting familiar with your senses, especially at that age, right? Like your hearing, your sight, your feeling, and all of that.
Yeah.
Just on an iPad. Like it's good for the mind, brain development and stuff, solving puzzles or whatever. But yeah, there's more to it than that, especially early on. Kind of got to get ahead of that, right?
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Or integrate something like, you know what? There's the iPad way over there at the end of the yard. Let's see how fast you go run and get it.
Yeah. Go get it, go. Or else eat all your food first, right?
You know what they need?
Vegetables.
They need
Yeah.
a free app for children.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh, Beyak ni sun
Yes,
isto.
right?
Yeah.
You know, my baby, she's 3 years old, and then like she stands right here beside me when I'm like playing the guitar at home.
Yeah.
And I say, sing with me, and then she'll sing the hello song with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like little tiny, like doesn't quite have it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she knows where I'm at in the song, and
Oh,
she tries to say the words.
Yeah.
When she knows the words, I think she'll be able to sing it with me. That's going to be soon because they learn so quick. You know what I mean? They learn
Oh,
so fast that it's just a matter of 1, 2, or 3 more sessions, and she'll know the song.
Yeah. Yeah, my baby could do the number song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all of those old Brian Mack songs for kids like that. Yeah, like those are.
Thank you,
Shout-
Mr.
shout
Mac,
shout
for
out-
seeing
shout
that.
out to Brian.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Mac, for seeing that all those years ago. Yeah.
I think Randall's trying to get brownie points or something.
Hi, Nissa.
Hey, I missed it.
Yeah, so moving on to today. What do we got for today?
So I think we have 9:30 Baywa. We have a school presentation happening there at 9:30. So I don't know which presentations are currently happening, but there's a presentation there this morning. And then at 11:30, Saga Scooch is going to be having a school presentation also. So yeah, so if you guys want to, I don't know if you're allowed to go there, but maybe we should ask.
Yeah.
Is it for everybody or is it just for the high school, right?
Yeah,
a
that's a
question
good
to ask.
question.
Yeah.
That is a really good question.
But either way, I think we'll be live streaming,
Yes.
so people could participate that way.
Yeah,
if
for
anything.
sure. Yeah.
What else? What else we got? There's a big one today at 1:00. What's that one about?
Elders speaking and sharing a circle. This is going to be an opportunity for elders to come out and have their concerns, suggestions, everything like that, for them to talk amongst each other and to get some messages out, probably for the people that are lost in addiction, the young people, for them, right? This is actually something to create awareness coming from the elders. So I think this is a really important step in people's personal recovery journey, or the red road journey, whatever they call it. It's a really important step to have somebody who's been through life share their opinion. It's really something to look forward to.
Yeah, the way I see that, they have a lot of wisdom, right? And they could come out. They want to voice their concerns. I'm
That
sure of it, right?
Yeah.
And so this is the chance to do it, to tell the young people, just to tell them right, like
Yeah.
don't sugarcoat anything. Like that's how I see it, right?
Yeah.
Just to come out and just voice your concerns and how everything's changing and all that. Maybe you guys, all the elders should come out and talk about that today. It'd be really good for the young people.
Yeah. I think another thing too, we'll come back to this and we'll kind of expand where, just for the viewers out there, where we have we have an event, or we have something planned for this Sunday, August 30th at 10 a.m. at the New Round Hall. It's similar to today's event at 1 o'clock with the elders. So we'll come back to that, but mark that in your calendar. Sunday, November 30th, 10 a.m., New Round Hall. We're inviting all cultural and language speakers. We're having a gathering. I think our primary target here is 50 plus, or else just people who are fluent in the language within our community. And I think right now we're lucky to have a lot of that right now. So we're trying to find a way to transfer that knowledge and that skill from the older generation to the younger generation. So we wanted to provide a platform for brainstorming ideas and how can we get the language flowing in the community, especially by those that are fluent, right?
Yeah.
So we'll come back to that. What else we got today, this evening?
We have a grade 12 supper at the New Round Hall at 5 p.m. So come out and eat. If you guys don't feel like cooking, come and eat.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing.
Immediately following that, Seesaw Simultan is tonight, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the best things about this week is all the free food,
Oh,
right?
man.
Like
Yeah.
that's a bonus, and then all the presentations are the bonus on top of that.
Yeah.
So
I think I'll be adding 12 pounds to the weight.
It's not hard to add food, but it's real hard to get, or to add weight, but it's real hard to get rid of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's a lunch today, it says, too, at the New Round Hall.
Mm.
Treaty Governance is going to be doing that today, 12 to 1. If you guys want to come have a free lunch, come check it out there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, so just to echo what the boy said, today we have our Seesaw Simultan, our powwow practice or a mini powwow. 5 o'clock the doors open, or no, 4:30, I think. Doors open, and then supper at 5, and then 6 o'clock I think they'll be doing a grand entry. So for all the dancers and singers out there, put that in your calendar today, 5 o'clock. And for the community, come and eat, come and hang out. Even like the word itself, Seesaw Simultan means powwow practice, right? So if you're a parent, bring your kids if you want to get them introduced to powwow dancing. You don't need an outfit, like it's just a practice. So just come and get them to come feel the vibe from the drum and the singing, and just get their bodies moving and all that good stuff. You never know, you might have a little champion in here
That would be
later.
good, eh?
Their spirits will show when they start moving with the beat.
Yeah,
For sure, man.
and that's natural. Like
Yeah.
like just as soon as the drum goes, I think all of us and that connection, it just makes your spirit want to start moving.
Yeah.
Start dancing.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not just powwow too,
That's a
right?
good
It's our
feeling, yeah.
ceremonies, it's our
Yeah.
round dance. So yeah, the drum.
And I think a lot of addictions and coming back into recovery, it's like healing your spirit. So this would be a really good thing, you know what I mean? Like all these dances and all these, being around positive people and mentorship and stuff like that, it helps heal your spirit. So
Yeah.
it's a good thing. This week is awesome, man. I'm happy for this week.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I keep hearing, like in the language or in the circle of healing, one of the biggest, I don't know, factors or issues that lead to addiction is a lack of connection.
Yeah.
So you flip that around with the drum and the people, the food, and the community, getting involved in community events. You're building that connection, and you're building that strength and resiliency to overcome like depressing feelings that lead to not good choices, right? So you're filling the void, keeping yourself busy, and you're just contributing to your own growth and strength.
Yeah, that loss of that feeling, that feel of belonging, that's a really big thing. Like a lack of connection. Just another way to look at it is the feel like you belong someplace. And like just adding on to what Fraser said, like that lack of connection, feel like you belong someplace, feel like you belong in the Powell Harbor, in the round dance uh ceremony, or wherever else that you feel like your
Yeah.
spirit feels
Different.
good and
There's
happy.
there's different denominations, and there's always the higher power, and I believe that's the same person that we all pray to. So
That way.
yeah. So whatever you believe in, go out and try and look for it. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Tomorrow. What do we got tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have a lunch at the Arena Hall, sponsored by Social Assistance. 12 to 1.
Ooh.
Oh yes,
Okay.
good lunches all around. I think that's gonna be, I don't know, KFC. I heard KFC somewhere yesterday.
I heard that too.
Probably gonna be KFC then. Then immediately, before lunch at the arena in the hall, let's go to Sagaskuch here. 11:30 a.m. There's going to be a presentation by Willis Jandir
Ooh,
at
yeah.
Sagaskuch High School, so that's always good. He always has good things to
Yep.
say. I follow him on his pages, TikTok, and he's always got something good to say. He's always got a good message
Yeah.
for people, for the communities and everything like that, because himself, he's been through addictions and he's not afraid to speak his story.
Yeah. I think another thing with him, like his page is, I think, Dene Yate
yeah.
podcast.
Deniyati.
So he's I guess trying to do the same thing where he comes from, trying to promote language and trying to pick it up, I guess, or trying to spread the awareness of it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, and it's something we're trying to do here too. So but yeah, like Brian said, like he's all over social media. You can find his stuff. He's a really good speaker.
Yep.
His whole thought process is really effective. Just a really effective communicator. So tomorrow 11:30 at the high school, and then he'll be around the community, I think, actually today and tomorrow, or else tomorrow and Thursday. But Jarian is kind of booked him, so he has him doing things around the community. So he'll be around. If you want to meet him, or if you want to touch base with him, or I don't know, just ask questions, reach out to Jaren, and Jaren can hook up a little meeting with him, a little meet and greet.
Well, that would be good for the people, eh?
Yeah.
That's good, and that'll bring his name out there more, and so that'll be good. And then later on in the evening, we have from 3 to 6, Brian set up another addictions panel. So talk a little bit about that, bro.
Man, this is awesome, man. Like I was a part of addictions panel here, Residents in Recovery put together a few months back. I think it was in September. And there was a few of us. I think it was 5 of us that were part of Residents in Recovery, and we had Judge Kreitzer sitting on it, and we had Constable Flint sitting on it, which is a RCMP member from Lloydminster. And it was good. We talked a little bit about our story and everything like that. I think we had about 10 minutes to share what we wanted to share, and then immediately after everybody talked, shared their story, we opened up the floor for some Q&A, and there was some awesome questions in there. There was some questions regarding to like how people would be proactive against this or that, or like a section of addictions, or you know what I mean though.
Yeah.
So like, and that's really good, and we really like that, and we adopted that here in Onion Lake. And then this is going to be our second panel. We did one on November the 3rd as a trial run, and it was a good panel. I think you were a part of it.
That, but the 10 minutes, like it goes by fast, right?
Real
and then you
fast.
just want to talk more about
Yeah.
your story once you get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I felt. That
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was fun though. I had fun there, and then I'm sure we got to some people.
I
Yeah.
think so. And this is the part of it that's really, it really makes me feel good about it is, being able to tell our story for other people to take something from it and apply it to their personal problems or where they're needing a little bit of help. You know what I mean? So getting the word out and sharing our story personally and in front of people and everything like that for them to take something from that, I think is really helpful for the community.
Yeah, for sure. All our stories are different, but they're similar. You can relate to them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing about that.
Yeah. I think Brian stole their idea.
Yeah, no, he did.
Didn't offer
it's-
tobacco.
It's called
Adopting.
adopting.
No, just kidding.
And then there's gonna be some supper provided by, I think Recreation is doing supper, but I think it's gonna be during the Cowboys and Indians hockey game. So Cowboys and Indians hockey game, I think CPCA riders and wagon drivers and outriders and all of them are forming a team. So that's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be crazy, eh?
Yeah, I know. Just to add on a little bit to the panel, I was just kidding, Brian. No,
That's good. That's good. No,
don't get mad at me. I see his eyes.
Nice went mean face.
Side eye beater.
Yeah.
The best juice maker, Brian.
Just for the record, we have the best juice maker in the world. Randall wasn't supposed to tell her, but there he is.
Right here.
No, just kidding. No, yeah, no, just to add on to that addictions panel, like Brian said, when we went to Lloyd, I didn't know what to expect, but man, it was a really special experience. And then we did one here in Onion Lake, November 3rd, like Brian said. And same thing there too. Just really proud of all the panelists that were up there. Deb, Miss Wasquich,
Awesome.
all you guys, like, man, like, I don't think people realize how hard it is to do that, to put yourself up there and to share your story and the path you're coming from.
No.
I think it takes a lot of guts to do that, a lot of courage, a lot of strength. But I think it's a really cool, like it's a powerful step in the healing journey to do that, right? I think the feedback I was getting from that, the one we did here, was nothing but positive feedback. A lot of the viewers, a lot of the people that were in attendance really enjoyed it, really appreciated it. And like you guys said, like it gives a lot of strength to people, especially who are trying to like come out of that. Just hearing other people share their stories and the little steps that they took that led to these big changes. Yeah, so tomorrow 3:00 New Round Hall, I think.
No, I think it's at the Memorial
Arena.
Communiplex
It's at the
Hall.
Arena Hall, yeah.
Communiplex Hall.
Yeah.
3:00. Put that in your calendar.
For sure.
$25 entry at the door.
It's free. It's free.
Brian's upping the price there.
$10 a plate, supper.
No, just kidding. It's all free. 3:00 Communiplex Hall. Put that in your calendar. It's like, to me, it's 10 times more special witnessing all that in person.
For sure.
Yes. Come on out and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah. We'll be there live. You could watch it on the live, but if you can, try to come in person, come and hang out, come and visit, come and ask questions.
The Q&A part, I think, is really important because we don't know what parts that somebody might be needing a little bit of help on, right? And then if somebody was able to come out and say, how did you go through this part of your change in life, you know? And then we'd be able to answer that a little more personally, like just to that question alone. So I think those are really important key moments is when we get asked questions.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
come on out, ask those questions.
For sure.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, right?
Yeah.
Come on out and just ask. Like
Yeah.
they'll answer.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Will the RCMP member be there or any member?
Yeah, we're gonna have an RCMP member from Onion Lake Cree Nation be there. Corporal Stephanie Chacon. I did get in touch with Sergeant Corey Buckingham, and unfortunately he's not able to make it. But I think he let his corporals know, and then has been forwarding the email to this person, and then Judge Kreitzer, I do believe, is supposed to be there as well, along with the residence and recovery team, which is Tyler, Rebecca, Joshua, Kevin, and myself. Yeah. Did I forget anybody? I think they got everybody. Yeah. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, 3:00 tomorrow. There's gonna be a judge, and he's actually our local judge
Yeah.
from he does the courts in Lloyd.
Yeah.
So a lot of our members are probably had to deal with him or go through that process with him.
Yeah.
So he'll be here in person, not as a judge, as a panelist, but bringing his life experience with him and his work experience. So you could ask him court questions, sentencing circles, and things like that, like alternative measures, I think they call it, right?
Yeah.
Like alternative ways to deal with the things you've done, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole thing there is to promote and encourage healing and corrective measures in your life, alternative to like prison.
Getting incarcerated.
Yeah. So it'll be good. Like Brian said, you'll have an RCMP member there, so you can ask all these types of questions. But even just to come and listen and just gather more knowledge for yourself on your journey. So 3:00. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Today, 5:00 tonight, supper, mini powwow. And then Thursday, Friday. We'll get into Thursday, Friday tomorrow morning. We'll do another coffee talk here.
Yeah.
So today, lunch. So all week, this for the viewers, there's free lunch all week, 12:00, hosted by different departments and programs. Today is Treaty Gov at the New Round Hall. Tomorrow is at the Communiplex Hall, hosted by Social Development. It's all free, and then there's suppers too all week as well. Tonight, grade 12s. Tomorrow, recreation.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, Friday, same thing, 12:00 to 1:00, free lunch, and then supper 5 to 6. So, if anything, just come for the lunch. Just come shake hands with people, see people you haven't seen around. Come and make your presence known in the community. If you're a staff, you didn't bring lunch today, free lunch. Come and eat. Come and help yourself. Okay, so are we done?
Yep.
Move on. Okay,
Moving
there's another one here. So circling back to what we mentioned today at 1:00, the elders speaking circle. Just we want to elaborate on that a little bit, and we'll do that again tomorrow morning. So I think with that, we'll get into this. Who wants to take this one away?
Which one is that? The cultural and language?
Yeah.
Yes, we are hosting a cultural and language speakers gathering coming up November 30th at 10 a.m. So we're gonna, or 9:30 a.m. actually. We're gonna start off with a pipe ceremony. Start it off right? And then after that, we're gonna start speaking at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. like brainstorming ideas on how we can wake the language. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, which is a big thing which is what we need right now for our young people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're slowly losing it, right? Yeah. We're losing that language, and we need to hold on to it for generations to come. We don't want to lose that. So it'd be nice if the old people could come out and give us a hand here. It's
Yeah.
open to all the elders, people 50 plus,
Yeah.
who are fluent in Cree language that could come out and help us in this spot.
I think even if you weren't 50 plus, even if you're like 47, 48,
Yeah, if
he's
you're
been
fluent,
getting
yeah,
on,
yeah.
you know,
Anybody. We'll,
yeah.
we'll just say it that way then.
Yeah.
Whoever is fluent, come on out.
Yeah.
Come and give us
It's
a hand.
open, yeah.
Who's got ideas? Come and give us a hand.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Even if you're not like me, for example, if you're interested, you have a passion for the
There
language,
you go, yeah.
come out, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're 4 to 9.5.
And
It's
that's at the
okay.
new round hall. New
Yeah, and
round
you
hall.
know,
Yeah.
and for that one too, like we got people going out, you know, giving protocol and stuff like that. You know, unfortunately we didn't quite get the list for the 50 plus, but we got a 65 plus list. We're hitting doors, we're knocking on doors. And then if they don't have rides, like we could provide rides, you know,
Mhm.
we have access to vans, and we could, you know, you could get a ride there, get picked up, get dropped off whenever, you know, if you get tired at 2 p.m. Just let one of the organizers know, and then we could get you a ride home. You know, and you don't have to be there all day.
Yeah.
But I mean, be there and get your comments in, get your suggestions, because we're doing this for the community. It's not for us. It's for we want to do it for the community. So it's really good.
Yeah. It's it's, I think, most importantly, it's for our future generations, right? So we're trying to find a way to step in now, and like we mentioned earlier, trying to find a way to transfer that knowledge to our younger generations, so that in 7 generations time our language is still intact.
Yeah.
I think it's the foundation to our identity, our ceremonies, our, you know, all of that stuff. So it's really important. Even in the like political world, it's just as important. It's a they try to weaponize that against us, you know, on the in the political kind of circles in Ottawa or whatever. So we need to rise up and, you know, learn to, I guess, strengthen that skill set within our own lives and with our kids. And we're trying to find a way to do that. I just want to say one thing. It's gonna be a really powerful and special experience. Especially when it's the language. We're gonna be encouraging the language. Our guests that are gonna be showing up that day, we want to encourage Cree. You know, I think in Cree they say like kabmagateg, nehewin kabmagateg. We want to see it flowing. And I remember, just a little side note, a little story. I remember when I first kind of started getting involved in this field, over 10 years ago. I got taken to a treaty gathering, and I remember the very first time, and there was a lot of the language there, and just kind of being taken, I guess, to the treaty gatherings and the elders gatherings and hearing the language. One thing that I've experienced by being in those facilities or in those venues, especially when the language is flowing, like you can actually almost feel or even see the spirit of the language moving in the
powerful, man.
room,
Yeah.
you know, and it's you sitting there, you feel it, like your spirit feels it. It wants to jump out of your body and it's connecting. And even though if you don't understand it, your spirit does.
Yeah.
Right. So it's gonna be a really special experience, a really special day. November 30th. Put that in your calendar. Come and join us. It's gonna be a really good one.
I'm actually pretty excited for that too, right? What's gonna come out of this, right? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
something's gonna grow it's gonna grow into something. I could feel that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm proud of that we're coming together doing this
Yeah.
for the young people. Yes, that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, I think like if we didn't get the opportunity to knock on everybody's door and get everybody that invitation, like Samoa, I think if you showed up there, you'd probably still get
Yep.
something.
Yeah.
Take this
Yeah.
as your invitation.
Yeah. 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 It's an open door.
Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna kind of limit that or take away from that is seating capacity.
Yeah.
So you'll have to kind of get there early, right?
Mhm.
Other than that though, yeah, it's an open door. Come and listen. Come, even if you're just sitting and listen and you don't speak, that's more than
Yeah.
enough. You'll
Yeah.
be blown away by it.
Yeah, I want to go back to seating capacity. I think we should be good. We just hauled 1,000 chairs in there yesterday. I'm sore.
Cool.
It's back.
I seen Brian cracking the whip there on Randall.
As he was sitting around. Just kidding.
Making juice. Yeah. Jeez.
That was fun though.
Yeah, that's good. A big thanks to all of our
Oh yeah.
people that helped out yesterday.
For
Public
real,
Works came and
yeah.
helped out. Getting all those
Oh,
tables and chairs there. It's a lot.
those
because-
departments that came out and
Yeah,
also
right
came
on.
and helped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the good things about this Snow Week. Like even last year and all the years before, like you see in the Cree language, there's a word you see a lot of it. It's mamugamatun, right?
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
teamwork, a lot of working together. So yeah. Anything else?
No, actually,
that's
and
about
let's
it,
have
I
a good
think.
week here.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to the rest of the week here. There's a lot planned that we gotta hit up, but I'm looking forward to it.
I think for all the presentations that are on this orange calendar, and you'll see them posted up here and there, for everything like that, like lunches, suppers, everything in the evenings, right up until Sunday. It's all open door for the community. There's no charge to get in, so it's open door. Everything is free, and it's for the community, and I like that.
Yeah. I like what you guys said before. I can't remember which event or whatever, or maybe it was a coffee talk before, but you guys were encouraging community members to get involved in community events.
Yeah.
Even if it's just showing up to like be an audience member, right?
Yeah.
Even something as simple as that.
Even just being an audience, being a part of the audience, and it might spark something to where it gets your thought process going, and then a little bit later on you have a beautiful suggestion that works.
Yeah, maybe you'll take something out of this week, right?
Right.
And then it'll help you in your life.
Yeah.
And that's good that we have this now week.
Yeah. You might another thing too, you might open doors for yourself for getting a job, right?
For sure.
Like if that's something you want to do. I think there's always opportunities for that in our community. Like there's a lot of community events all the time, and we're always looking for people to do some heavy lifting or just helping out in some form or another, right? Make a few extra bucks. So a good way to do that, to get your foot in the door, is by getting involved in community events, volunteering, and there's always people scouting and looking for hard workers, right?
Yeah, a good way to get noticed for sure. I think geez, would I be an example of that? Yeah. But it's good, even
Yes,
without
yes, you are, bro.
even
You work
without
hard.
that, no, I'm talking about like making yourself available for all sorts of
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
just
Share
anything,
share
you know what I
that.
mean?
Share that
Yeah.
little bit of story
just
there.
being available, just to make yourself available for events that are happening, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just if somebody asks you to do something, and then if you're just sitting around instead of scrolling on your phone, make yourself available to help that person out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's, it goes all the way back to bringing value to what you're doing throughout the day. If you bring value to whatever you're doing, then things just
Mhm.
are a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Brian, I think a couple of years ago, or no, last year or a couple of years, can't remember, but anyway, the powwow, for example, right? You're at the grounds, they were setting up, you and someone else were there, and then they recruited you guys, right? Put you guys to work. What's his name? Albert?
Oh, yeah, Albert.
Mm.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, they were prepping the powwow or the Arbor area for for the powwow season, and it just showed up there and asked if he needed any help, and
Yeah.
and he said, you know what, man, you guys show up tomorrow, we'll pay you guys.
Oh, that's awesome, eh?
Yeah. So it was, it just showed up to volunteer my
Yeah.
time. And I ended up getting a job out of it
It's something
for the
simple as that, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
for the
show
whatever
up.
we had to do for prepping the arbor and stuff. So that was good. It was good.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and it's just an example, right? Like anyone could do that. Like all the departments, they always need extra hands. So wherever you see something, go talk to the organizer, find out who's organizing, and just ask them that simple question: Hey, you guys need any help?
Yeah.
Even if it's just a volunteer in the beginning, eventually it's gonna pay off. Like where it's gonna be like too much volunteering, like I gotta give this guy something, kind of taking advantage. Like with
Free-
Brian.
Free sweatshop.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we'll shut her down there. You guys are good. But yeah, we wish you all a good day.
Uh-huh.
1 o'clock, Elders Circle
Yeah.
at the new round hall.
Yeah.
Yes.
1
Ki-
o'clock.
Kiteu Kamek.
Kiteogamik. Lunch 12 o'clock at the new round hall. So you'll be there at 12 for lunch. And then if you want to stay for the 1 o'clock, you're more than welcome to do that. And then tonight, 5 o'clock supper, mini powwow at 6. So get your moccasins and your bells ready and your bustles and all of that. So I think with that, we'll shut it down. These guys got to run. Slotsky Thumb.
So,
That way.
Hi, hi.
What's this?
Miyugi Sagansik.